If you're an Andis guy and you love these purple guards, which all Andis guys love, and you've been wanting to use them, the problem is you don't want to use these old Andis Masters because they're just not as good as, say, something like the Sabres or the JRLs. So these are better clippers than the Masters, but you want to use the purple guards. Andis has been leaving you out in the dark until now. These Andis Recons are the answer to your trouble. So all you Andis guys, love the purple guards, hate how outdated these clippers have gotten, I would pick up a pair of these. Shout out to Fort Worth Barber Supply, my boy Julian, for looking out, man. He always has everything I need, but highly recommend it. But I was telling Brian, I was like, watch, Mr. Ron gonna come in here lit because the Cowboys won last night. And he's like, huh? I was like, Eagles lost is the Cowboys win. Every time. I felt like we won last night. They suck. They out of there. They out of there. I was kind of in a rush this morning, so I forgot to take the car seat out of my wife's car. Take the car seat out of my truck and put it in my wife's car. Yep. I'm messing up. Now, I was telling you guys earlier that I switched out the blade that it came with, the Recon blade, for the original blade, the Andis taper blade. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I did that. So if you look at the box here, it says it goes from 4A or 4 out to 0A. So that's the range, right? Look at this blade right here. This blade actually goes from 3 out to 1. Now that's very important because it's not really a 1 guard, right? A lot of people get that misconception that it opens up to a 1. It's really close when it's all the way open. What they actually mean is a 1 blade. So what's the difference between a 1 guard and a 1 blade? Remember this one right here, the one that came with it, it goes from 4 out to 0A. 0A. And this one is 1.2 millimeters. So that's this blade right here. So these kind of go together. It opens up to 0A. This one, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it uses this blade right here. And this one is 2.4 millimeters. So these go together right here. So it goes from 3 out to 2.4 millimeters. Now the number 1 guard right here, 3 millimeters. You're getting similar range when you open it up. When you use this blade right here, you're gonna get the similar range because it's gonna open up from 4 out, which I believe is 0.25 millimeters. It's gonna go from 0.25 or 0.2 all the way to 1.2 millimeters because it's going up to that one. Now this one, 3 out, I believe is 1.5 millimeters, and it's going all the way up to 2.4 millimeters. So you're getting this about the same range, which is about 1 millimeter. It's going to open up about 1 millimeter. So when people say that they like the Andis clipper because it's a stretch blade, and it's a stretch bracket, it's not really the bracket that's doing the stretch, and it's the actual blade that opens up to 2.4 millimeters, because this blade opens up to 2.4, which is pretty close to 3. It's about 0.5 millimeter off of 3. Now compare 0.5 millimeter as opposed to this one, which is what this opens up to, which is 1.2 millimeters, which is about 1.75 millimeters difference from 1. So what that means is that when you use this blade right here, it actually opens up a lot more closer to a 1. So the range that you get with this blade right here, even though it's the same, it feels better because when you open it up all the way, you're damn near at a 1. You're almost at a 1. So opening it up, it just feels like it blends in a lot smoother with the 1. All that being said, that's why I switched this blade out with this blade out with this blade, because this blade is good. It's a fade blade. I might put it back on, but it just feels like I knocked the fade out faster when I use this blade because it opens up bigger to a 2.4 millimeter. And like I said, these clippers are trash. Wouldn't recommend them. This one's actually broke. Like I said, I think that's a different issue, but these are the truth. These cut really, really good. They're really quiet. They feel good in your hand. They feel nice, heavy, premium metal, but like a good heavy, good weight to them. And I would recommend all the barbers that really like these purple guards that we have right here, I would recommend you guys get you a pair of these if you really like using these purple guards. Like, these are the go-to clippers right now for the purple guard system, which I'm a big fan of. I really like it, and I think everybody should give it a try. And don't get me wrong, I really like the wall guards too. I like the Echo blade, and I want to say taper blades are similar to this. When you get the Echo taper, it looks a little fatter. I haven't looked into it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it opened up to about 2.4 millimeters. And that's something to look into. But all in all, I made this video just to show you guys why the Andis Recon is Andy's answer, finally, to all these other clipper companies that have been making superior clippers to them, even though Andis has the superior guards. And I appreciate you guys for watching.